Hello, and welcome to Course 4, Part 2. In this course, we will be discussing how to use landing pages, also known as capture pages, to convert unknown website visitors into known leads. Let's start by discussing how the conversion process can generate leads. First, a visitor clicks on a call to action, or CTA, in order to be taken to a landing page. On the landing page, they fill out a form with their contact information and become a lead. Afterwards, they are directed to a thank you page where the offer is delivered. Landing pages are essentially website pages that are designed to convert visitors into leads. Think of your landing pages as digital sales reps who are gathering information about potential customers. The great thing about these digital sales reps is that they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Gathering information about your website visitors allows you to build relationships with your leads so that your real sales reps can focus on the most qualified contacts. So at this point, you might ask yourself, how do I turn visitors into leads? How does a landing page gather information about my site visitors? By definition, all landing pages use a form to gather information. Without a form, the process of converting a website visitor into leads simply can't happen. Using the information you gather from those forms, you'll be able to build and nurture relationships with your leads. This is why landing pages are really at the heart of the convert stage of the modern marketing methodology. In essence, the more quality landing pages you have on your website, the more opportunities you have to convert. In fact, recent research has found that companies with 30 or more landing pages generate 7 times more leads than companies that have less than 10 landing pages. To get started with lead generation, aim to create 15 landing pages and you'll be in great shape. Now that you've learned what a landing page is, let's discuss how to create the best possible landing pages. In terms of a conversion rate, a good goal to aim for is 20%. That means that 20% of the total people who get to the landing page eventually fill out the corresponding form. It's important to note that the buyer's journey factors in here. The conversion process can occur during any stage of the buyer's journey. It's expected that a landing page promoting a consultation would have less traffic than an ebook offer that's more geared towards the awareness stage of the buyer's journey. Even though the landing page might have less traffic, you should still aim for a high conversion rate of 20%. Let's take a look at a landing page. What we're going to do is run what's known as a blink test. At a quick glance, a visitor should be able to understand the nature of the offer and why it's valuable to them. A blink test is a great way to simulate your visitor's experience because realistically, a visitor is going to make a decision about your offer in just a couple of seconds. So get ready. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to evaluate a landing page. See if you can understand what the offer is and the benefits of that offer. It's going to be quick, so pay close attention. It'll be tempting to hit the pause button, but try your best to leave it alone. Here we go. Time's up. Do you remember what the landing page was about? I bet you remember that the offer was an ebook and maybe some of the benefits that were outlined, like how you learn how to better engage members. The reason this landing page was so easy to understand and digest was because it was built using recommended best practices. Let's discuss what those are now. First, write a clear, concise, action-oriented headline. You're trying to communicate how your offer will help your website visitors solve a problem or benefit from an opportunity. Tell your visitors what they're getting and how they're going to access it. Will they need to download it? Use the word download in the header. Will they be watching a video? Use the word watch. Also, be sure to include the type of offer in the header, like ebook or template. so that search engines understand the offer too. An easy formula to follow when drafting a headline is to use an action verb, explain what the offer is, and explain the offer's benefit to the lead. Next, you'll want to explain the value and importance of the offer to your personas, but don't tell them about your company just yet. There will be plenty of opportunities to tell them about yourself after they become leads. In 1 to 3 sentences, explain what the offer is. Then write another 1 to 3 sentences that detail how someone would benefit from the offer. Visitors make up their mind about the offer in just a couple of seconds, which is why we performed a blink test earlier. You'll want to keep this page as concise as possible. If you can, try to get all of your content above the fold, meaning that your visitor doesn't have to scroll down in order to read it. If you can't keep it above the fold, just try to keep the content as short as possible. Also, you'll want to use numbers, bullets, and bolding to create easily digestible bites of information. With too much text on a page, your visitor might lose focus, or worse, lose interest. Help your visitor focus on what's important with visual emphasis. If you choose bullets for emphasis, use 3 to 5 of them. Another way to keep visitors focused on filling out your form is to remove all of the website's navigation menu and links. Remember, the primary goal of your landing page is to generate leads, so get rid of any distractions. In the example here, the form is a strong focal point on the page and the next step that the lead should take. You'll want to reduce any sort of friction that would prevent a visitor from filling out your form and becoming a lead. Make sure that the submit button is highly visible and easy to click. The form on the landing page should mirror the value of the offer, both in the information that you ask for in the form fields and in the length of the form. In other words, the more valuable the offer, the more information you can ask for. Ask yourself, how much is my visitor willing to share with me in order to get this offer? Getting back to best practices, include a relevant image, animation, or short video. Including any of these assets can help visually communicate the value of the offer to your visitors. A visual representation can communicate the offer much quicker than a visitor can read about the offer. Lastly, your great offer should be shared. Add social sharing icons to allow your visitors to spread the word with others in their social networks. If the lead finds the content relevant and useful, chances are there's someone in your social network that would also be interested in the offer. Give the lead the ability to share offers if they'd like. And that's all of the best practices for creating great landing pages. To recap, write a clear headline. Explain the value of your offer. Use bullet points, bolding, or numbers to emphasize the value. Remember to remove the menu navigations and links. The form length should mirror the perceived value of the offer. Include an image, animation, or video, and add social sharing icons. Keep these in mind when you create your landing pages, and you'll have more success with converting visitors into leads.